Hi, Pisces. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your February live tarot reading. I'm doing lives because with these last 6, because I'm working 2 other jobs and I'm just finding a hard time to have the time to do the videos. But anyway, I want to get them out. I'm here today. Here we are. And I'm only happy to be here for you. So Pisces, look at that. We have a standing. You know, it just stood right up. Page of Wands. So this is a message that's coming in very quickly, very swiftly. It's full of inspiration, a chance for creativity. It also could be learning something new. There could be a young fire sign around you, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. A young person, but this is lots of energy and it's really creative communication. It's about, the potential and beginning. It's new beginnings. Could be in what you're doing at work or a whole new job altogether. So that tells me it is time to cut. So you're gonna get a message, I think. I think you get the message. Uh-huh. All right, let's see what we have here. In the recent past, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, this strong female energy, the Three of Pentacles, Temperance, possibly Sagittarius around you. There was that fire energy over there, and the Five of Pentacles. So this could be in the recent past, or this could have been in the past year sometime. So there could have been an earth sign around. This could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. It's this earth energy. This person doesn't have to be a woman either, but they remind me of the homesteader. This what person has a very comfortable home, keeps the home well, can husband, work, take care of all the responsibilities of the land and the farm, and is just very responsible, grounded person. They take their time at what they do, adding their touch. It's adding a touch. So you could have had this also very sensual. This person is very sensual, maybe highly sexual could be as well. The Queen of Pentacles usually has a lot of pursuers because they're just grounded people, and if your energy is excitable, like the Page of Wands, they can help slow you down a little bit, ground you. Anyway, there could have been secrets with this person. They could have been keeping something from you, or you were keeping something from them. And I have a feeling it's something to do with money or investing, or something to do with your skill or theirs. Okay, so somebody is talented here. The Three of Pentacles is also about, collaborating, working together to bring productivity to something, bring it into productivity. But there's something here that you don't know. They may be getting offers they're not telling you about, or they may be working on something they're not telling you about. Maybe they've been asked not to speak of it, is the other thing. Or perhaps you're not telling them. I feel like you don't know the whole story with this, and it's something you're involved in. Like this is also could be you making your mark as well. You're starting up something, you're starting to work on something, put your time and energy in, but you're not really telling anybody. You're kind of keeping it to yourself until you feel that it's to a level, to a place where you feel like you can speak about it. I got to tell you, I think you're working with other people. I do. Um, there could be 4 of you, there could be 3 of you. I'm not sure. Then we have the Temperance, and the Temperance is about patience, right? I said back here, this Queen of Pentacles energy, there's something that needs to move slowly, you know. It needs time and um, careful nurturing or something like that. You need to feed it, nurture it, whatever this what you're investing in. It could be something around the home too, to do with your stability. But the Temperance is saying this needs patience, this needs time. It takes time to, you know bring peace and balance and harmony into your life, and you're getting there, you're working on it. You know you're also, I think, for the most part, you're getting the right people on your team now too, to help you achieve this. But in some ways, I feel like you feel like you're dealing with something all by yourself. Perhaps you're supposed to have a team. Perhaps there's supposed to be people helping you, but you either aren't being included. Like I said, they're leaving. You don't have all the information. They're not telling you everything, or you feel like you're having to do it all on your own. This is something you don't have the support that maybe you should, you know while maybe to bring harmony, you figure you're going to leave, or they could have left to bring harmony. This could have this could have something to do with a Sagittarius, like I said. You could have included them in something that you had already built, you had already began, and I think that it was secure and safe, but maybe they didn't feel it. They didn't feel the harmony, or I don't know, something like that. So, and here you are in the present moment with the Sun, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. How interesting. What an interesting line. There is a lot happening here, okay? You're trying to bring success. There is something good, like it could be some sort of financial success. There could be something that, yeah, I feel like I feel like you have gained some sort of financial success anyway. And you want joy and happiness in your life now, and it's coming to you. But there's something I'm feeling about the sensual pleasures too, about the body, the physical self that you're wanting in your life right now. You're ready. This structure represents home, family. It also represents achievement and stability. So many good things. But anyway, it's a yes, okay? And I think that you're looking to pursue something romantically. You want to express, you could be apologizing, you could be repairing something that happened in the past that went wrong, that it's like, how did that go wrong? I don't think it was your intentions if anything did go wrong, but we have the Eight of Swords. So it looks to me like actually it goes like this, because the prince is heading toward something that he's not sure how to get out of. He's not sure how he's going to get out of it yet, but he wants to address it. He wants to heal it. He wants to fix this. And I don't think he intended to cause this kind of torment for anybody or for himself or herself. But I really think this could be you, Pisces, wanting to fix this, mend this, because it's not what your intention is um, to do. You could have helped this person in the past and something went wrong. Maybe they had demons of their own. They couldn't see past something. I feel like something went wrong in the communication too, but I'm telling you, you're wanting to heal it. You want to have a meeting with this person. You want to have a passionate meeting, as a matter of fact. But I think you want to heal whatever went wrong there. I feel like you have understanding or something. And despite your differences, despite your problems, their problems, whatever, I think you still got feelings for this person. I think you still want them in your life. They're still important in your life, or you maybe can't get them out of your mind. They also could have some sort of secret past they don't like to talk about. Anyhow, then you have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is completion, conclusion. You've reached what you were trying to do. You've completed the job. You had a job to do, and you did it. Jason got the golden fleece. He's back. He made it back to land. His boat's in shambles. He's exhausted and overwhelmed. But he did it. You may be really tired. You may be, I got to tell you something too, Pisces. Something about this Five of Pentacles is I don't think you want to be alone anymore. I think you are alone. You could be alone. You could be single, some of you, but I don't think you want to be anymore. You want harmony. You want to feel love. You want to share with someone. You do. A castle is not so great if you're in it by yourself. It's great big house, but it's nothing if you don't have someone to share these things with. And I have a feeling you're going to start taking steps. You're going to start taking steps to invest in bringing harmony to your life because I think you're lonely. You don't want to. You don't want to be in your castle by yourself. Um, and so you could achieve what you're trying to do here. You could win this person back. You could heal a communication issue, because it's either what you're saying or what they're hearing or vice versa, right? But anyway, I think you do succeed here, but there's something exhausting about it too. Maybe you're not used to dealing with women. And we're like, what do you mean by that? And you're like, geez, it's exhausting. You're going to win your prize, I'm going to say, but it might take a lot of work and it could be emotional work. It could be a lot of communication, a lot of talks, to figure a way, because there is a way. All right. Yeah, I think you want to win your prize. And I'm not, we have an earth sign here and we have possibly a Sagittarius here. Ah, two earth signs. So King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is sometimes this represents Capricorn, an earth sign, Virgo, or Taurus, but strongly Capricorn. And Capricorn is determined, right? This is very determined energy. They're like the bull, they push slowly, slowly, slowly until they get what they want. They're patient too, they have a lot of patience. Patience was mentioned back here. This is probably something that you've had to learn, and it could be in the realm of emotions, is patience. But you're determined to get what you want, but you take your time, and you could have been building your fortune, your security for a long time. Also, I think you're at a maturity level too in healing, in a way, in a lot of different ways, actually. I think you've matured through this experience. Maybe something about this person has taught you something about yourself. You've learned about yourself a little bit in this situation. It could have been reluctantly at first, but I think you're happy about it now. Three of Swords, Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So the Three of Swords, as we know, is healing a wound. Someone's hurt by something that's come out. They've learned the truth has come out. This could be a new wound. This could be an old wound from way back. It could be family. These people could be hindering or helping you. Sometimes it looks like they're the ones stabbing this person. On the other hand, this person is laying there in the bath with this terrible boil and in a lot of pain, and they're going to burst the boil so that the toxin, the poison can be let out and this person can heal. So, this can hinder you or it can help you. Okay. And you're in a very mature, healthy position to look at this. Okay. I think you're healing, and I think you've been healing for a while from something. You're able to let something out, release something, especially with this Knight of Cups here. There could be something you never told anybody. You could have your own secret, Pisces, and this is something you never revealed, and it could be why this old wound from and that's why maybe it was hard to communicate, why it was, you felt alone, or I don't know, you know what I mean? But I think you're working to change it, to heal it. One way is through your communication. I think also you're at the end of any pain that you had been experiencing from this event or time or experience. I think that you could have had some open wounds over the past couple of years. And, a lot of us, as we've gone through this time, this past couple of years, have been alone with ourselves and forced to sit with ourselves and deal with some stuff, that we've never dealt with in our lives. And so it was a good opportunity to do that and make changes in our lives where we weren't happy. And and so this is where you stop letting it get to you, letting it hurt you anymore. You're healing, and there's change in the wind here, you know. For one thing, sometimes this this page of swords can represent gossip and negative talk and stirring up talk. And it says this is one of the ways you're not going to participate in this vicious cycle of whatever it is. You're not going to be drawn into vicious cycles, this sort of thing. You're putting an end to it. You also could be defending someone who you feel like this person, you got a soft spot for this person, and you could be defending them. You could want to be their rock, you know, their rock. You're solid. And something like that. There's something you could be defending them. And in this page of swords, you may hear something and you might say, that's crap. I don't want to hear you say that about that person in my house again. I like them and I don't believe it. Don't say it. I don't want to hear it. You know, you might come to their defense. Because I think you can be pretty mild mannered person, but when it comes to some sort of unjust thing like that, oh geez, the champion comes out in you and you're like, that's just not right. You know, and you'll speak quite strongly about it, you know what I mean? And so the other reason I feel is you could be defending someone, or someone may be coming to your defense as well. You know, this is the second time Apollo has appeared, the sun god, in your reading. He appears here because he's granting you the go. He's opening the door. You get the golden ticket to the chocolate factory here, and you know it's you're granted access. Okay, you're granted another chance to to get everything you want. You know, to be happy. You're granted another chance to be happy. So here, Apollo is in one way, you know, like I said, this could be you coming to someone's defense or someone coming to yours. But also, it's a thing is be careful what you decide to conversations you decide to get involved in. Now you're a part of it and can't be really throwing rocks at other people when you yourself are making, you know, so we create our happiness, you know, and so Apollo says, change your communication, change what you'll listen to, what you'll ingest, change it, and it will change you, you know, it will change you. Um, because I think that I think this is mostly an emotional reading here. This is a lot about your emotions, your happiness. I think you're looking for your queen or king, that person that enjoys all the same things that you do. I think that also they misinterpreted you or you them. I think there was a click where there was a clack, you know. It didn't quite click together before, because there could have been assumptions, or people could have talked and you could have listened and thought, oh, they're this or they're that, or you know, maybe they thought that about you. And I think that it was wrong. It was wrong information. It was, and so that made everything else, you know, ripple in a, you know, not exactly right. So it never got really off the ground, is what I feel. There was a miss there, you know. This is another chance, I think, to And this person could be someone you desire. It could be a family member, a friendship, a co-worker that you are a team member, and getting closer than co-member. I'm thinking this is either a family member you want to reconnect with, apologize, fix the relationship, or it's someone you really desire. It's your king or your queen. These two are very husband and wife. You know, they're in it for the long haul. They're invested. In this story, this is, I think it's Penelope. I hate when I get the names wrong, but I'm getting old. I have these senior moments all the time. Anyhow, she as she waits, her husband, he goes off on adventures to build his money and his lands and his fortune, and he's building his name and everything, and she stays back at the farm, at the home, and takes care of the children and the land. And she's also going around and collecting the taxes for the renters, and so she husbands the everything while he's away, and he has full confidence in her. She also has full confidence in him and waits for him to come back. And he's gone for a long time. And while she's waiting, other suitors come around because they know what a catch she is. Like, she's great. She takes care of everything. She's good at everything. She's solid as a rock. And she's not interested in the least. She's the interesting story. This is kind of funny. Listen for a sec. So the story is, she tells all these suitors that come, and they're really putting the pressure on her to, because she's very sensual and sexual. They're putting the pressure on her. That they're going to take her whether she wants to or not if her husband doesn't come back. And she says, "I'll tell you what. I'm knitting this shroud, okay, to grieve the loss of my husband. And when I'm completed, I will choose one of you to be my next husband." So during the day, she knits the shroud, okay? And at night, she unravels it all to buy herself time because she wants her husband. She's devoted to him. So it's just a little smart. She's clever. She's clever because she wants, she believes in her husband. She knows what she invested in, you know. So it's just an interesting story. I just thought you'd like that one. But anyway, let's get on. We'll add the transparent tarot to this. I love these cards because you can layer them on top of one another and it builds the story. So tell me, for Pisces, what does Pisces need to know for February 2022 in their love life, in their relationships, in their success and security? And it's funny, we have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands and no aces, but we have 2 pages, which are about new beginnings, about wanting a new horizon to feel alive again. There's a lot of that now, feeling alive again. So, but there's changes here happening. I think it's changes in understanding too. You're not necessarily believing everything you hear. Now you're thinking about it. You might actually ask that person. I feel like that's one right there. So we have the Page of Swords. This is the second Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is out to start new communication, to open up the lines of communication. Let's start something here. Ooh, wee. Okay, but having a really tough time deciding how to approach this. I'm not sure. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Having a hard time. Because when we pick a sword, when we pick a direction, we acknowledge it and we decide we're going to go and deal with this, right? So the page could, you or they could be practicing what they're going to say. Okay, so what if I say, okay, Lynn, hello. Would you be willing to go for a coffee and talk? Or, maybe that approach. No, 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 no. Okay, wait. Maybe I'll try. So anyway, this person is practicing their approach. How am I going to approach this? Okay. Another page, and it's the Page of Wands. Page of Swords, Page of Wands twice. Okay. New beginnings, new approaches, new creative ways to approach a situation. Look at, they're right on top of each other and they're running together. Running together. Creative communication, too. Creative, it could be passionate communication as well, but it's about developing. And it could be learning, like I'm really getting a practice feeling, standing in front of the mirror, practicing. You could maybe have trouble being smooth, perhaps with this person. With everybody else, you could be as smooth as silk, and then you get around this person, you're like, and so this is it could be why you're practicing. Then you have the moon, and so a lot of times the moon is about confusion. We can't really see clearly. There's a lot of mist and sort of overcast, and we're not really clear on what we're doing here, how we're doing it. Like I said, you're practicing. You're not sure if this is the right thing. And the moon also is a lot about communication, but the moon is also our grandmother who watches over us at night and nurtures us while we sleep. So I feel like this is nurturing, I'm feeling, and it's feminine energy too. Pisces, you are feminine energy. So now we have the devil's chained, wrapped around that moon, the confusion. There is, I think, this old hurt, this old wound, pain that keeps you in a thought loop or something, that you lose your confidence. You may not stutter, but it's that kind of thing. You get nervous. You may not feel like, it feels like it's holding you back from what you want to do. But in some ways, this confusion, this part of you that is trapped by this devil energy. I'm going to tell you one thing. It's really helpful to talk to people. You may have a difficult time with that, talking to people about this this thing that has you in chains. I think of a lot of it's in your head. Not it's just in your head, but you're thinking about it a lot, and it may hold you back, hesitate you, restrict you in some way. You could also be very dependent on something. Sometimes the devil is a dependence. We're dependent on something or someone. And so then you have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords in this deck, in the Transparent Tarot, explains that at one time there were two swords put in your back by other people, okay? In the past, you were hurt. Someone hurt you. You may have been deceived. Someone may have fooled around on you, lied to you, something like that, okay? And this experience it kind of keeps you in chains, keeps you from fully experiencing everything you want in love. But on the other hand, you are putting the final knife in. It's you that is hurting yourself now. They're not hurting you anymore. That was a long time ago. It's dead and gone. But it's you that keeps hurting yourself with it every now and then because you punish yourself somehow, or blame yourself, something like that. Also, you could have some sort of dependency, pain pills, drugs, alcohol, because of some sort of wound or actual pain you're in. Okay? Actual pain. Like, I don't know, from an injury. Um, so you're working on balance, okay? You're getting a plan together. You're starting to get a plan together for change, to work on your own health, healing your body, right? If this is actual physical pain you're in. So you're now working on a plan to heal your body and to bring balance into your life. You may be having a meeting with a doctor or something like that, a practitioner, some sort of homeopathic something to develop a plan. Okay, this could be more of a natural healing thing. I'm getting a natural feeling because you don't want to be dependent anymore on something here. So you're trying to make changes. And now we have the Emperor. So I want to show you the card by itself first. I like how the Emperor is represented here. It's represented as a thriving city, structure, rules, society, And also, when you live in this big area, you got to live by the rules of it. You also get to benefit from the benefits of it, from the perks of being in this community, wherever it is. The Emperor represents stability, structure, safety system. You could be dealing with a boss. You could be an emperor yourself and run your own empire. Um, but be careful. The emperor can be very rigid at times. He can be known as the tyrant and holds things over you, like the tax man. But also, sometimes we forget about all the responsibilities the emperor has. Every decision he or she, because you could be a she, makes, he has to think about the children or the house or the job or all of those things, or the whole community, everybody that works in the factory, all that. You can't just make a decision. Well, you have to think about everything that will hit, when it ripples, the ripple effect of from this choice and decision I make. So he has a lot on his shoulders, even though she can seem hard nosed, and my way or the highway at times. Sometimes it's for a reason. Sometimes they're just bossy. You could be a little bossy, Pisces. You could be, and we look at this, see, I'm going to tell you that partly the empire that you run, the responsibilities that you have, is a chain on you. It restricts you from what you can do, from where you can go, perhaps, how you can live. So, and there's some ways it's great because you've been able to achieve this. You you have all this responsibility. You've really proved to the world what you can do. But on the other hand, it's an anchor. It's an anchor. And you're restricted in some ways. See this ball and chain around it in some way, eh? So you could be, I'm going to tell you, because of this, you could be thinking about starting something brand new, giving it up. You're thinking, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? And so you could be really thinking about starting new, something brand new. Sorry about the noise. Someone just got home. So I just got one last card for you, and we're done. Whoa, there it is. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss. Shh, Carmela, stop. Of holiday time together. So this tells me that you are reuniting, that you are going to be successful at what you set out to do. You're going to win your prize. You might be plumb tuckered out by the time you've done it, but you're going to get there. You may have a situation that involves a little getaway, a honeymoon, enjoying time together. We do have Valentine's coming up, so you never know. That could be a weekend away, even a night, an afternoon. Who knows? Whatever it is for you, whatever it is, a hike in the woods, whatever it is for you. Okay, so anything else here for Pisces? One more. You deserve love. You are lovable. I think this is really, really nice because, maybe somewhere along the way, you didn't think that. That's what you were empty, feeling empty. But you're making the necessary changes, the little tweaks and twists where you need to get what you want. You're determined. You're very determined. So I really am inspired by this reading for you, Pisces. Please comment and let me know if this resonates for you, and maybe later at the end of February, how it turned out. I would really love to know. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining me, and like, share, subscribe, hit all the buttons that you can. And I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you soon. Be careful out there and have fun. Sorry about that.